The house I grew up in is located in Huntington, New York. It has 2,800 square footage and 3 floors. Time to get a look inside. Starting in our basement boiler room, our heating system consists of a furnace that has a direct water heating coil and runs on oil. The water comes through a pipe on the side of the house, and separate coils inside the furnace heat the water as it directly goes through. There's a separate dial in the front of the furnace to control the temperature the water is heated at. There's also a chimney that releases fumes from the furnace to outside. The furnace heats the house by a system of pipes that go into the ceiling and heat each floor. There are 3 separate zones, therefore each floor has its own thermostat to control the heat. We also have 2 electric panels in the basement that control the electricity use throughout the house. In this one, we also have the electric that controls the pool, which during the summer drastically increases our electric bill. On the left side of the boiler system, we also have the oil tank, which holds a capacity of 250 gallons, which we on average fill up 5 times a year. Overall, our boiler and heating system are directly located under most of the bathrooms and the kitchen in our house, which reduces the amount of pipe use. Starting in the kitchen, you can see that there is a radiator system throughout the house. It wraps around the sides of the walls and are often obstructed by furniture in some rooms. The thin baseboard heating extends into the living room and almost every other room in the house. The doggy door and the side door in our kitchen is an area where air is always being released to the outside. Where you can clearly see there's always space for heat to be released, except for when we close it late at night. Even the door itself has bad insulation and heat always goes through the cracks at the bottom. Another area where heat is always being released is our back door in our living room. Due to the fact that this door is probably 10 years old now, the seal in between the door on the bottom and the side is very damaged and always leaky. Another source of heat loss in our home are our windows. These are examples of most of the windows in our downstairs. Meanwhile, these are examples of windows in our upstairs for 2 of our bedrooms. As you can see visibly, they're very old, rotting, and you can physically feel the draft come in most of them. However, for some bedrooms we have much newer windows which were put in just in the past year. They're double pane and save lots of energy. We installed central air 2 years ago, and there's at least 1 unit in each room throughout the house. The thermostat downstairs controls the heat and not the AC on the first floor. Each central air vent can be opened with a pull, so heat does not escape the openings while not using the AC. By just twisting the pull on the knob of the AC unit, you can open it and close it easily. Another source of heat loss is our front door. There's a wooden door and a glass door. However, the glass door is very old and does not close properly and therefore needs to be replaced. The thermostat upstairs was put in with our AC unit. However, it does not control the heating system. Although it says on the system you can turn on the heat, it only controls the AC. There is another thermostat, however, that does control the heating system. This heating system is programmable, so the thermostat does have directions, so we can program it during vacation or times that we want to turn up or down the heating. Our house was built in 1954, and therefore the insulation for all of our walls is very poor. However, although we do not have an attic, we do have a small crawl space upstairs that is fully insulated. In addition, we do have a pool in the backyard that uses a lot of energy during the summertime. Due to the fact that our insulation and windows are in poor shape and old, replacing them would save the most amount of energy.